Todd Boehly has a sit-down meeting with Jorge Mendes. Tash, did I say it right?
Yes.
Yes! Portuguese approval. But Jorge Mendes is the agent of Cristiano Ronaldo. And guess what? 26 years old, and I actually just did that. Welcome to the Kavkas View, and I hope you lot enjoyed that little intro, because I did as well, but it's embarrassing that I'm here at my 26-year-old age going, see! But did it again, crap. But we have got good news for you. Todd Boehly and Jorge Mendes have sat down to discuss potential players coming to Chelsea. Boehly's getting to know the ground, and it's actually very interesting that we're linked with Ronaldo. We'll break it down into nice little details, whether he actually should come to Chelsea. Manchester United have retorted this and are fuming, by the way. We'll get into that as well. Finally, we are going to take a little deep dive into the Jules Koundé news about how he is third choice now. Chelsea no longer want him, and how De Ligt is going to be the preferential choice. And more importantly, this is the biggest one. Chelsea have been running a game against Dembele and his camp and Barcelona. And it's actually very interesting why the deal has dragged out the way it had. Because Chelsea have narrowed it down to 2 attackers, and they are Sterling and Dembele, and there are 2 additional attackers in the background. But we are going to break that down, and let's get into this video. But if you lot enjoy my content, are feeling very good on this Sunday, on this beautiful London Sunday, where there's the sun's out, no clouds in here, Natasha's making delicious lunch, I'm here giving you guys additional content, hit the like button. We're aiming for 1,000 likes on this video, and more importantly, subscribe to the channel, and in the comments below, go down, the very first comment. It's an Instagram community, right? It's my personal Instagram. Hit me up in the DMs. I respond straight away. And it's about football. No asking me out on dates. You'll get very jealous. But all jokes aside, we'll talk about football. I'll answer your questions almost within the day. I like talking about football. If I see it, I voice note back. It's fun. It builds a good community. And I know. But yesterday, I'm going out for my beautiful sister's birthday. Elsa, I love you, like I said, happy birthday. And I checked my phone, and my phone's blowing up. I've got people messaging me left, right, and center, left, right, and center, left, right, and center. I'm like, what's going on? Cristiano Ronaldo to Chelsea is on. I was like, what? So, apparently, Todd Boehly sat down with Jorge Mendes, and they discussed one thing. Cristiano Ronaldo came up, and this was a topic of discussion. Cristiano is unhappy at Manchester United, we already know. And now, Chelsea could be a potential destination that Jorge Mendes is trying to get a plot. Personally, this move is bonkers, right? Because whilst we need a finisher, and Ronaldo's movement is A1. Listen, if you lot think, oh, Lukaku didn't press, oh, Lukaku didn't finish in this team, what makes you think Ronaldo? It's because it's Ronaldo. Ronaldo got 20 goals in that dead man United team. I promise you now, with Rich James whipping in excursions, Ronaldo's getting 50 goals. That's how good he would be in this system. The issue here arises, Ronaldo just a stopgap. Is this the portfolio that we want to build going forward? And the way you need to look at it is, this team is a group of assets, right? And you need to get similar assets into this team to build for the future. Is Ronaldo going to be the functioning cog in this team for the next 3 to 4 years? No, Ronaldo's 38 years old. Ronaldo's the LeBron James of football. Father Time can't catch him. And at this moment in time, he ain't gonna catch him next year, but Father Time catches everyone. Everyone's career slows down. Look at Leo Messi in Ligue 1, who, if anyone told me Leo Messi in Ligue 1 would be this poor in front of goal and unproductive, I would have said, you're bluffing, absolutely bluffing. But look at it. So for me, it's very interesting what's happening right now, and it's something that we could potentially explore, because Ronaldo will get numbers. It's whether the rest of the team will actually develop in the future and blend around his needs. But like I said, Manchester United are having none of it. Listen, Manchester United openly said Ronaldo is not for sale. I don't care what Ronaldo says. I don't care what Jorge Mendes says. I don't care what Todd Boehly says. He is not for sale. He is our prime possession. And you know what? In this situation, what do you do if you're Manchester United? Ronaldo almost went to Man City. If that happened, by the way, Ronaldo would have banged 30 goals. I guarantee that. Yet, they came in, they paid him whatever it took to bring him to Old Trafford. And what? In a year's time, he's going to join Chelsea Football Club. Look, it's a great move for Chelsea, but Man United will never allow that. They are a PR machine. And in PR world, that is absolutely terrible. Manchester United would rather give him a pay rise with 2 more years on his deal than allow him to join Chelsea and get some money back. There's no way this deal is going to happen. Don't get excited, people. I'm telling you now, just don't get excited. Just a quick roundup regarding the De Ligt and Koundé situation, and we all know what's going on with De Ligt now. So Chelsea are actively actively interested in him because Thomas Tuchel is interested. But with Barcelona's financial problems, Koundé apparently somehow is still linked there, and Koundé apparently would be open to moving to Barcelona. And this was always a fear of mine. A lot of people are going to say, look, we're going for the premium talent in De Ligt. Is he though? Because personally, I like Koundé more. I really do. I think Koundé's front-footed, he's quick, he has great recovery, he's great in the air for someone that's 5'10". He is phenomenal in the air in comparison to people that are even taller than him. He's actually got very good aerial percentage. I know there's a La Liga tax there, and in the Premier will be a little bit more harder, but I think people are being very critical. Is he the best on the ball? Not the very best, but he's very compatible, and it's going to be interesting to see how this deal pans out, because a lot of cogs are going to start circulating the minute Barcelona sell De Jong. The minute Barcelona get the fee from Manchester United, which we know United are inevitably going to pay the £80 million, then Barcelona become active. Then the Lewandowski, then the Jules Koundé, then the Ousmane Dembele potentially could get signed. Yet, at this moment in time, they might not even be able to register Andreas Christensen, and Christensen might not even be there, and go to AC Milan instead of Botman. So Barcelona are in financial difficulties, people. I don't think you understand how severe it is. And a lot of you told me I'm uneducated on the situation. You shouldn't be talking about it. You don't know what's going on. Oh, Alex, you don't know what's going on and you're talking so confidently about it. Well, yet, who looks like the Muppet now? When I told you that when they sold the securities to get the additional income in, wasn't going to fix this wage issue, because the wage issue is La Liga orientated. It's got nothing to do with financial fair play. All of you said, we don't know what he's talking about. Well, guess what? You're the Muppet now. Like my girl said, that sounded very personal. I want to apologize if I called you a Muppet and you're offended. All right, so now the reports are coming out, and this is actually very interesting, that Chelsea have prioritized 2 forwards, right? And we already know this, and this is me reiterating it because the picture's getting more color to it. Initially, it was in black and white, and we didn't know what was true and was. Now we're getting context, and it's making the picture brighter. So Sterling is a target, and Tuchel is absolutely invested into bringing him in alongside Ousmane Dembele. Those two are the dream. After that, you've got 2 players underneath, and the 2 players underneath are Rafinha and Richarlison. And I'm going to explain to you why we should not sign Rafinha, because apparently Rafinha wants a clause in his contract saying if Barcelona ever come in for him, there needs to be a release clause. Firstly, big man, do we look like Arsenal? No, we're not doing that kind of stuff. So I don't want a player that's already plotting a way out of our club. That's not a good idea. I think you only do that for creme de la creme talents. You do that for the Haalands, the Mbappes, the Neymars. Rafinha's not that. So scrap that. Number 2, Richarlison. I'm going to ask a few questions. Did you know that Richarlison non-penalty goals are worse than Broja's non-penalty goals? Why on earth are we going to spend £50 million and then sell Broja? Because for me, they're the same player. At this moment in time, 20-year-old Broja is a tad in some areas worse than Richarlison, but in some areas he's better. On average, they're the same player. Why would we sell our 20-year-old prized possession from Cobham to sign £50 million of Richarlison, who is in a relegation battle with Everton? I don't see the logic in that. So that's where we're going to move on. Raheem Sterling's camp is pushing for Chelsea to give an answer. Do you want me or not? It's as simple as that. And now Chelsea are going to give an answer. We're going to have a very busy week ahead. The Ousmane Dembele saga has spiced up nicely, and we're getting so much context that it's starting to make sense what's going on here. So Ousmane Dembele got an offer from Barcelona in January. We know that. The offer was not up to par. He refused to sign it. They tried to sell him. They couldn't sell him. He stayed. Xavi came in. Xavi put him back into the team. Ousmane got 12 assists in La Liga. All of a sudden, Xavi's like, keep him. We need to keep this player. The Barca board said, we are not improving the offer we're giving him. Dembele's agents and his group, who should get fired at this moment in time, because what's happening is absolutely criminal. Listen to this. They thought they were going to have offers left, right, and centre. They don't. They absolutely don't have offers left, right, and centre. Chelsea haven't made an official offer yet. They've agreed. They've discussed. They had verbal pre-agreements. But there's nothing been submitted just yet. So Chelsea are holding off. Bayern Munich are put off by the wage demands. PSG are put off because of Campos. Campos said he doesn't want him. And where is he going to fit in at PSG? They are already crammed up. Mbappe, Messi, Neymar, Icardi, Moise Kean. That's 5 players. Where is he fitting in there? Then you have Julian Draxler and other players that are going to be coming through the youth academy. It's just too many. Dembele needs minutes and game time. Does not need to go there and compete and bench. So now Chelsea are waiting, apparently, according to Ben Jacobs, to put a bid in at the very last minute. And the reason they're going to put a bid in at the very last minute is because they don't want Barcelona to have time to move assets around and find for a financial solution around this saga. They don't want Barcelona to counter the offer. They don't want to be used as a ploy by Ousmane Dembele to be a way of generating further money from Barcelona. This is very risky, but at the same time, it's very interesting. Like I said, I want players that want to play for Chelsea. Dembele wants to play for Tuchel. That's good enough for me. For me, that's good enough. Dembele is enough of a talent. On any given day, Dembele could be the best player on the pitch. Anyone could be on the pitch. On any given day, Dembele could be that player. Dembele could develop to become an Eden Hazard level player. Potentially even better. Who knows? Who actually knows? Because Dembele's trajectory was unreal. There's a reason Barcelona paid 114 million euros when he was that age. And we have seen glimpses, but we never seen consistency. So at this moment in time, we need to be realistic with what's happening. It's frustrating. It's annoying. We haven't signed a player. We're seeing rivals sign consistently. But I'm telling you now, good things are coming. Boehly is meeting agents left, right, and center. He is trying to negotiate deals. He is new to this world. He's got a hands-on approach, and it's very exciting stuff. Whether it's going to be the right signings or the wrong signings, I can't tell you right now. But I can tell you one thing. We are going to be busy. So hit the like button, subscribe to this channel because you want to keep up, and fire the questions to me in the DMs on Instagram. Just hit the like button, subscribe, and follow. Simple 3 instructions. Peace out. I'm out. Have a lovely weekend. See you tomorrow.